Hey guys, what is up? So this is some things that I just hate about school. So and you're actually listening to what the teacher says. And for me that's like a huge thing because usually I just don't like to hear what the teacher has to say. So I'm in my class listening and paying attention and then there's just this one person in the corner that's chitty chat and just won't shut up. Like, can you not talk when I'm listening to what the teacher has to say? Because I cannot hear him. All I hear is your little voice in the background talking about stuff that I don't need to hear or care about. Okay? Okay. So you need to stop talking because I do not care what you have to say. I care about what the teacher says and learning and, oh, that was weird to say. I care about learning. I just stop talking. No, just stop talking because I'm trying to listen to what the teacher has to say. And, the teacher, what they say, most of the stuff is pretty important. And I'm trying to hear and I can't because you're talking in the back. So you need to be quiet. Teachers who put quotes in tests, like English teachers. So read this whole entire page. It's like 5 acts long. And then you have a quiz over each act or scene in the act or whatever. And she has quotes from the story in the test, and it's like this quote and it's like, tell me who says this, and I'm just like, that requires me opening up the book and flipping through reading line after line after line, trying to figure out who says this quote. Like, can you not waste my time with this and just have like matching instead, like not just like naming off who did it and whatnot, just like have like names in the quotes and like have lines drawn like matching. I'd rather have that. Don't waste my time making me flip through my textbook figuring out who said what, because it's just irrelevant to me. I mean, for some kids, they just know the story off their head and they can just read it and be like, oh, this person said that, this person said that, this person said that. Me, I'm just like, can I just, you know what? No, I'm just gonna write down random names and hope I get it right, okay? You're in class and you have like paper over paper over paper. Like, just every single story you read, there has to be a paper with it because they want you to understand the story better or compare it to something else. You're just adding stress to my life. Like, I don't want to write. I just don't like. No. I just don't like paper after paper. Like, you just finish this paper off this one story, and then, boom! There's another one. I just finished this paper, but you know what? We're just gonna write this one too. Like, this is a new one. This has to be pairing and contrasting to this and this. I worked my butt off in this last paper, which was really stressful, and now you're gonna make me write another one. No. It's just, it just adds so much stress in my life. Like, some kids have work, and lives, and we don't have time to write papers. My school, we have a cafe and a library, and so I have my little smoothie here, my little smoothie and my little pastry, whatever, and I'm walking in my classroom. You can't have that in here. That's not allowed. You need to throw it away before the bell rings, okay? Finish it up real quickly, come on. Finish it up, and then you gotta throw it away. If the bell rings and you're not done with it, sorry, throw it away, done. Squeeze me, I just spent $5 on this. I'm not throwing that out. I mean, yeah, it's $5, but it's like, you bought it to enjoy it. Why can't we just enjoy it like we're supposed to? That's why we buy treats and drinks that rhymed, and other cool things. Like, it's just, why can't we enjoy things in life without having it, like, why can't we just enjoy it without having to force it down our throats? Because to me, that's like wasting a delicious treat that I could have savored. Or sometimes, like, you don't have time to, like, finish it before the bell rings, Like, right after, like, classes, you go to the bathroom, and that takes up, like, 3 minutes of your time. And then you go to the cafe and you wait in line, and for your stuff, that takes another 3 minutes. That means you have 2 minutes to get to class. You're busting your butt. That means you're sprinting to class, and once you get to class, you still have your pastry and your thing in your hand. You can't be running and doing the same time. I mean, some kids, if you can multitask and drink your thing and eat while you're running, I'm proud of you. Props to you, because I can't do that. I just be running to class. You can't have that in here. Throw it away. Class has started. Come on, throw it away. No thank you, I have it, I'm going to enjoy it. And then they're just like, okay, then you can have detention. a detention for food in class. Like, that no food or no drink rule has been overruled, like, I don't know, 5 years ago. No one follows that rule anymore. Against the rules in school, why do we have vending machines? Or water bottles with vending machines? Like, why do those exist? We're not allowed to have them in school. I mean, yeah, some kids will have it in between classes, but there's some kids that like to eat during class because, like, me. Because, you know, like, some kids, they'll have, like, the last lunch of the day, and they're starving their little booties off. And they can't have a snack in class to nutrition up their body for them to be able to learn more and grasp more information. Please tell me if that makes sense to you. Teachers who lecture the whole time. I had this teacher last year, okay? And she would talk the whole hour and a half. Yeah, our classes are an hour and a half long. We have 4 classes. So, but I had it was third period, and third period is 2 hours long because we have every lunch in that period. So we have A lunch 30 minutes, and then B lunch 30 minutes, and then C lunch 30 minutes, and then D lunch 30 minutes. I had A lunch. So right from second period, I go straight to lunch, and then after lunch, I go to third period class. So the rest of that class is about, an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. But it was the longest hour and a half of my life. She would not stop talking. She would talk the entire time, same voice, like tone, everything. She would just talk, oh my gosh, and she would yell at me for falling asleep in her class every day. Tell me if you would stay awake the entire class when she's talking like this. Can anyone? No, no one can. I'm surprised that most of the kids in the class did survive. I didn't. So she'd always just be like, you need to stop falling asleep in my class. I'd be like, well, your voice is kind of boring me. You're a boring teacher. Your class is boring. Like, what am I supposed to do? Stay awake and act like I'm interested in like what you're talking about? No. But I didn't really say that. I was just like, had to work late last night, and I went to bed late last night. She was like, well, you need to get in bed earlier if that's the case. Last time I checked, you're not my mother. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Okay, it's one of those mornings when you're like, oh my gosh, I have 30 minutes to get to school till school starts, and you have 15 minutes like left to get ready. Like, at all, you have 15 minutes to get ready, and you're rushing to school, and you're running from the parking lot into the school. You're like, down the hallway, trying to get to class on time. You haven't even had breakfast, you haven't had anything to eat, you're just sprinting to class. You're in the hallway at your class, and our bell at our school, it goes beep. So you're down the hallway, beep, running down the hallway, you're sprinting, beep, running down the hallway, beep. Shh, open the door. You're late, you need to go get a tardy. Woman, I just sprinted my booty off this morning, coming to your classroom, being on time, trying to at least. I'm 1 second late, and you're telling me to get a tardy after I just rushed over here? No. I mean, some teachers are like, I'm sorry, I really don't want to give you a tardy, but I have to because it's the rules. Every teacher says that. If you hate giving us tardies, then don't give them to us. That doesn't make sense. You're just making the rules up as an excuse. That's just no-go. It's like, you already have a bad day running late to school, and they're gonna go make it worse, getting you a tardy in detention because you're 1 second late to class. Cool. Well, I had a teacher last semester, every single day, like, it's 2 minutes before class ends, every single day, she was like, do not get up and out of your seats, do not huddle by the door, so, like, stay in your seat until the bell rings. Like, okay, it's 2 minutes before the bell rings, and we have nothing else to do or learn, we're just chilling doing nothing. What do you expect us to do, stay in our seats? But, I mean, we could, but, like, some of us are just, like, irking to get out of the classroom. We don't want to be in there anymore. Some people don't like the classroom. So we're standing by the door, And she's like, guys, in your seats now. In your seats. Come on. You gotta stay in your seats now, okay? Oh, fine. And then you can go to your seat, but you know, some other kids are still up and out of their seats and towards the door. And then when the bell rings, oh, this is the one that irks me so bad. Oh my gosh. The bell rings, and the kids that are still up, she's like, okay, since Bobby, Jilly, and May are not in their seats, everyone has to sit in their seat. Y'all can go when I dismiss you, okay? But you can't go right now because they weren't in their seats. Oh my gosh, just let us leave. Hold them back, not us. The ones that actually sat down in our seats, let us go. Don't punish all of us for them. That's not fair. Homework. Everyone hates homework. I understand the concept that you want us to better understand the lesson that we learned in class, but don't give us 5 hours worth of homework, okay? Like an hour and a half, 2 hours, that's fine. Some of the homework you give us, it lasts a lifetime. To where we're up at 1 a.m. doing meaningless stuff that we don't care about, coming in school the next day tired, and falling asleep in class again, and your teacher yells at you. Don't give us 5 hours worth of homework. And I just don't like it how they're just like, well, I have to grade all these papers and stuff like that tonight. I'm gonna be up late tonight. Like, I totally understand why, like, how y'all are stressing over homework. If you understand, don't put your stress, like, on me. Don't make your stress my stress. Don't make your load of homework our load of homework. Like, that's, if you understand the concept, then don't give it to us. I just can't stress how much that bugs me when teachers are like, I understand, I stay up late doing my homework all the time. You understand why. Just don't stress it on us. Like, if you don't want us to stress, then don't stress us. Don't give us. Don't. I don't like homework because I am a procrastinator. I don't do it anyways, and so that makes me fail the class. You know, some kids, they don't have time to do homework. Sometimes, like, some kids are supporting their family. Like, you know, they're a single parent and they're the oldest and they have to support the family as well as take care of the little ones while the mom's at work. Like, and they're, you know, they don't have time for homework. It's just, oh, it bothers me so much. I don't even understand. I just have no words for it because it bothers me too much about all that stuff. Alright guys, if you like this episode / video of Random Bits with Jordan, just give it a big old thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you, you're beautiful, and I'll see you later. Bye!